try and get some clarification. As I said, it's not something that's been raised with us before. I can't imagine that you would be asked to move out. You know, and I imagine you would be kept together as a family unit, but I want to try and find out the answer.
Yeah. But if you could, what about, obviously you're a Tory MP, so you'll be able to put me through to Boris Johnson, innit?
Well, I'm as I said, I'm not the MP, so, you know, first of all, but, you know, I will go away and try and find out the answer to the question.
And can you find out, because obviously if there's 8 people living in there, can I keep my dog?
Well, of course you can keep an animal. I mean, you know, I think, you know, one has to, you know, in a situation where there are 6 children in a family, you know, I don't think for one moment the government is suggesting that, you know, a family is split up because of the fact there were 6 people. You know, what the government is trying to do is trying to prevent mixing of people in households of greater numbers. But if your household is pre-existing, you know, what they're trying to do is prevent people from coming to visit to try and contain, because they found that virus spreads from people mixing.
I mean, this is what got me. I went out for a meal yesterday, right? And I took me 6 kids and 2 adults and my 2 Rottweilers and 1 cat, right? And they turned me away, saying that you can't have more than 6 people there. So obviously this is why I've rang police and asked police. Obviously I've dressed myself up, but obviously I thought who better to ring than my local MP and get him to question him.
Yeah, well, I will certainly question it, and if I can take your details, I will go away and try and find out the answer.
All right, yeah.
Can I take your name, please?
Bob.
And your surname?
Rogers.
And your address, Mr. Rogers?
Staveley Road, Chesterfield.
What number Staveley Road?
20.
And your postcode?
S for S.
Yep.
43.
Yep.
3.
Yep.
J for J.
Yep.
X for X.
Okay, and the telephone number?
I'm ringing off it. I don't know my number.
Right, okay. Let me just have to go to a different screen to get it from 7702 60754. Okay, so there are 6 children and 2 adults.
Two Rottweilers and 1 dog.
The dogs don't come into the equation. 6 children, 2 adults, 1. Okay,
does the cat count?
Leave it with me. Pardon?
Does the cat count?
No. You know, I will go away and see if I can find the answer. I suspect it will be fine. I will make some inquiries.
How many lives at your house?
2. I mean, actually, according to my system, your MP is actually Toby Perkins.
Yeah, but he's Labour MP and you're like Conservative, aren't you?
Yeah.
And I voted Conservative, so I don't want to talk to him.
We think he's a prick.
We can only deal with our constituents. I will, however, raise the query.
Yeah.
On
I mean, if
behalf.
you can get, I'd like to speak to Boris Johnson. You know, personally, I'll have a smoke with him and that.
Well, if you want to speak to if you can try the Downing Street switch, that's the best suggestion I can make.
Have you got a phone number for him? Because obviously you're an MP. You'll have his phone number. His mobile number would be brilliant.
Oh, can you just put us through?
I'm afraid I don't have any numbers for the pen. Me personally, I don't have any.
Do you know any decent sniffies around Chesterfield?
You know, so I mean, unfortunately I can't give you a telephone number, but you know, I will certainly make some inquiries and see what the answer is.
Right, no problem.
I've got another question as well. So
yeah.
What happens with sex from the different households?
I'm not 100%.
That is actually a good point. You know, if I go out, right, and I have sex with someone and I catch COVID, is it classed as a COVID STD, like kind of thing? Is it classed as an STD? It's considered a virus, isn't it?
I'm afraid I don't have the knowledge on that. I know there is guidance about sex and sexual intercourse in relation to COVID on
called the Kama Sutra
website. No, on the gov.uk website, and I suggest you look there.
All right, cheers, bye.